This is the story of a little girl named Aru. She looked like an ordinary child, but her thinking was extraordinary. In class, she often stayed quiet, but she carefully observed everything and tried to understand it. One day, her life took a big turn. She had to use all her understanding, logic, and curiosity. This experience gave her not just a new identity, but also a new way of thinking. Let's discover, through this imaginative and educational story, how Aru made it possible. And for more fun and educational stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Long ago, or perhaps in the future, there was a unique kingdom called Gyangarh. It was no ordinary place. Here, children swung from rainbows, books told their own stories, parrots asked riddles, and every child was a thinking star. The ruler of this kingdom was King Buddhiman Singh. He had one rule.
If you want to set a child's mind on fire, don't give them answers. Give them questions.
Every year, there was a great thinking competition. Children were given a mystery problem, and they had to solve it with logic, creativity, and intelligence. One morning, drums beat loudly, and an announcement came from the palace.
This year's challenge is the Great Classification Test. The child who can sort objects best using their properties will become our next state education ambassador.
One asked,
What do you mean by properties, color, shape, purpose?
another replied.
Looks like this won't be an easy game.
On the day of the competition, 3 magic boxes came down from the sky. The green box glowed with a soft light. The second box was covered with countless tiny objects. The third box was completely cold and silent. A message appeared. We will only open when we are understood, sorted correctly according to our right properties. Inside the boxes were bright bangles, wooden monkeys, soft round balls, shiny keys, sparkling stones, candles, metal flowers, and many more objects. The children were told, think about color, texture, material, shape, and use. Sort carefully, but don't rush. These boxes are clever.
The children rushed ahead. One said, "This is red." Another shouted, "This is round." Some threw the balls in one corner, some started wearing the bangles, but Aru was calm, steady, and curious. She took her time. She touched every object, turned it around, even smelled it. She remembered her grandmother's words. Every object is more than just one thing. If you look closely, you will see many sides to it. Aru made different categories. Material: metal, wood, stone, rubber. Color: red, blue, golden, shiny. Shape: round, long, irregular. Texture: soft, rough, smooth. Use: for playing, for decoration, for practical use. She grouped the objects using more than one property. She even made diagrams and colorful cards to show her sorting. As soon as Aru finished her final classification, 3 different sounds came from the boxes. The boxes opened. Inside them were a glowing book, a flying slate, and a music chip with a secret message. When you can understand objects by their properties, you can also solve the world's problems. King Buddhiman Singh's eyes shone with pride. He told the children,
She has not just sorted objects, she has changed the way of thinking.
Aru was crowned the State Education Ambassador. A special place was opened in her name, the Understanding Center, where children learned the art of thinking through play. There were no textbooks there, only objects, questions, and experiments. This story teaches us that someone who only sees things may forget them, but someone who understands their properties can solve any problem.